Welcome in to the Black Moon Goddess Intuition. This is the Black Moon Chamber Matrix. I am your psychologist, Black Moon. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturn's Day. I thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk about some things. I'm going to do the mudra and the message. We're going to get into the rundown. All right. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So, today is Saturday. It is ruled by Saturn. Your colors are black and deep purple. Your plants and herbs for today are pansy, morning glory, cypress, myrrh, patchouli, black poppy seed, and mullein. Okay. Now you can make you a tea. You can make you a tincture. You can make you a sachet for a spiritual bath. You can make a sachet to carry around with you. You can add some high John oil if you like to your to anoint yourself in your home, in your car, and things of that nature. If you're going to call on your gods and goddesses today, you want to use Hecate, Sarate, Saturn, Kronos, and the Norns and Loki. Okay. So I'm going to get into it and we're going to do the message. I'm not going to have a long one today. Just quick little message and mudra. My ancestors, my guides, please be with me. Give me a message for the collective, for their greatest and highest good, their greatest and highest sustenance. Protect me from all those that might do me harm or seek to usurp my energy and my power. Make the message clear and make it for the greatest and highest purpose, personal growth, and spiritual development. If you're catching me, then drop your question in the chat. I will answer it. What is the mudra for today? Welcome in, welcome in. What is the mudra for today, Saturday? Opportunity. Take your chance. So, with that being said, I'm definitely getting that we are in this place of taking risk, calculated risk. Not just out here willy-nilly, but taking calculated risk. And with this calculated risk, it's telling us this is the goddess of inner truth, clarity, and unity. Yeah, I know. I just came on. I literally just hit the button. It's cool. Whoever needs to see it's going to see it. If they don't catch me before I pop off, catch me upon my replay. Okay, so the mudra, simple. This is the mudra. Just connect the tips of all the fingers. Okay, take your chance. Thank you so much. Take your chance. There's opportunities coming out for you. There's opportunities that are going to help you heal. They're going to help you grow. They're going to help you expand, not just in a monetary sense, but expand your vision of life, taking a new approach to how you, okay, babe, thank you for stopping by. The approach that you take, right? How you see yourself and how you show up for the experiences that you have, okay? So the opportunity, we're going to do a cleansing breath. Excuse me, y'all. We're going to take a cleansing breath. I'm going to read what this means. And then in between Thank you so much. I really appreciate the subscribe. We're going to do a cleansing breath, and then in between the mantra, we're going to do a breathing sequence. We're going to breathe in for 6, hold for 4, and exhale for 8, okay? So it says, this mudra synchronizes the two halves of the brain, activates one's memory, improves one's ability to absorb and reproduce knowledge in exam situations, for instance, and is good for the lungs as well. Every circumstance, including the most unpleasant ones, contains within it an opening, a chance. The trick is to find it and use it. Picture yourself entering the chakra of your third eye in your forehead. It feels as if you are sitting in a pink-colored heaven. Your posed question relates to particular opportunities of life or some especially specific concern. Become very still and listen carefully. Okay? We're going to take our cleansing breath. We're going to say the mantra while we do the mudra. Okay? Namaste. It says, I wish to take my chances as they come. Use them, enjoy them, transform them. In for 6, hold for 4, out for 8. I wish to take my chances as they come. Use them, enjoy them, transform them. Last time, make it great. I wish to take my chances as they come. Use them, enjoy them, transform them. Shea, 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 Shea. Cleansing energy with the selenite. Connecting energy with the amethyst. Wonderful. So I am going to give a message with this. If you guys have, thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome to the Chamber Matrix. I am your soulcologist, BlackMoon. I will be doing the mudra, which we just did, and I'm going to get into the message. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. If you want a mini read, the information, hello. The information is in the description box. If you want a mini read, join my Hypsee community, and you can get your personal readings through there, okay? And once you sign up, it comes to my phone, so I'll get your request, okay? Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you, God, Source, Spirit, Creator, Source and Force of all things. Can you please give me more clarification on what this opportunity and what chances need to be taken as calculated risk moving forward today? That is way too many. Come on now. Give me 3. 1. Let me get 2 more. Hold on, y'all. Let me start my Hypsee live. So, 2 more, please. Welcome in. Welcome to the Chamber Matrix. I'm your soulcologist, BlackMoon Dwan. And we are getting the message for the mudra today. These are life-changing experiences that you are having. The opportunities that are going to be presented to you are not going to be easy, but they are They are very much life-changing. They're going to have you coming into this space where you are coming full circle. Things are changing. Things are shifting from I don't want to say I don't want to say negative, but more challenging, okay? A little bit more challenging, to a place where you're going to be sitting in the winner circle, understanding that that you had to experience it, the trials, the tribulations, the hardships. It's not going to look good. It's not going to look pretty. This transformation, these opportunities, these calculated risks that you need to take, they're not going to look like, oh, there's the beacon, I'm going to take this risk. They're going to be hard decisions to make. They're going to have you weighing the pros and the cons, and you're going to have to make an informed decision based on the experiences that you've already had. Not the negative experiences, but understanding that you've done this before. You've had these opportunities before. And when you took these opportunities before, you didn't fully believe in yourself. You didn't fully believe that you were able to come out as a winner. You thought that you were going to have to fight, scrape, and scrimp and to get to the top. That's why you abandoned the mission. You abandoned the mission. Okay? This is for you to take these opportunities as they come. Use them, enjoy them, transform them if you have to. Some of these opportunities are not going to be the opportunity. They're going to be opportunity adjacent, if you will. So you might be connected to one person or led to go down one avenue, and that avenue is going to take you to another avenue that's going to lead you to the point that you need to be in. Okay? Today is a day of Saturn. It's ruled by the planet of Saturn. So this is all about your course correction. It's a planet of karma, self-discipline. The systems that are in place to hold you to the best of your ability. Some of these systems that are put in place are to challenge you. Some of these systems that have been put in place are to help you grow and to help you heal. Others of them are for you to have an opportunity to have a reference point for later on. Okay? So you're moving from a place of feeling like you're spinning your wheels, like you are just doing things and nothing's happening, to being able to see things starting to come into fruition for you, which is a great place to be, because now you're able to see things from a wider lens is what I'm getting. Okay? And you're able to see the opportunities, the possibilities, and the experiences as stepping stones and not the end all or be all. Because some of y'all are like, okay, well, I did this step. I was led to go this way. I was led to do this. Yes, and it didn't lead you to where you needed to be. And then there was another step and another step, almost like you were on a treasure hunt. Some of these things, some of these opportunities that you're going to have faith and take a chance. I want to say have faith. Walk in knowing. And take a step in knowing about, you're gonna have to make a couple of steps. It's not gonna be just one jump and you're there. You're gonna have to, you might have 9 steps, you may have 8 steps, you may have 5 steps, but that's okay, because in the end, each one of these experiences, each one of these steps that you are taking is preparing you for the end game, for your final destination, for where you're supposed to be on this leg of the journey. For this is not the end all the be all, y'all. This is not the end of the journey. This is not it. There is more to come. But for this leg of the journey, you are learning to be able to hold your space for yourself. You are learning to understand that you are the catalyst. If you don't work, you don't eat. That meaning if you don't do the work, you're not going to heal. You're not going to see the fruits of your work. You're not going to have any spiritual or physical understanding of your purpose. You're not going to know that you have a purpose. You're going to still be spinning your wheels. Okay? So for today, I'm feeling like the opportunities that are coming towards you are going to lead you in. Don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. This 9 of Wands is telling me that it's going to be a bit of a frustrating situation. You're battered. You're bruised. You've been through this before. You're tired. Okay? But they're saying don't give up. Don't give up. These next few steps that you're going to have to take, they're necessary. They're reference material. And you need these experiences to, I'm hearing, to build the character that you're going to need for the position that you're going to hold. Whether it's a position in your community, a position in your family, just having that stability about self within self. Okay? Some of y'all it's about your businesses. Some of y'all, yes, it's about money. Some of y'all it's about your relationships. But mostly it's about your spiritual growth and your personal development. Okay? Take these opportunities to grow. Take these opportunities to reinvent. Take these opportunities to be more self-aware and to so that you can be self-actualized, self-realized in this lifetime. Okay? Is there anything else, Spirit? Let me pull 3 more and we're going to be out of this guy. It's not going to be a long one today. 15, maybe 30 minutes. Okay. You're breaking free from patterns that have held you to this certain standard. You're breaking out of these patterns. You've held yourself to a lower standard that you deserve. And it's going to break you free of these insecurities, of these idealistic ways of being that don't serve you because they're not true. And you've been trying to fit yourself into this mold. Thank you. Okay? That is not feasible for you anymore. You can no longer walk the walk that you used to walk or talk the talk that you used to talk because they no longer resonate with the being that you are becoming. Okay? So the world card, we got youth. This is telling me that you are breaking out of patterns that you have adopted since youth. The indoctrination that you've been under since you've been a child, since you've been a youth. It's also telling me that the insecurities that develop there, the fact that you've had to hide, the fact that you've had to shrink, the fact that you don't feel worthy, the fact that you feel like everyone, that's for everyone else, but you, it takes more for you to have these simple things in life. You're on the verge of becoming more independent, more strong-willed, more less impressionable. Okay? With the Chariot card, we got Dynamite. So this is telling me that this is an experience that is going to be an explosive change for you. Like I said, these are soul-changing, life-changing experiences that you're going to be having, that you're going to be sharing. Some of these experiences y'all need because y'all got some story times to tell. And your story is going to help someone else. Okay? This is going to be an energetic type of feeling, almost like a buzzing within the body. There may be some breakups. I'm going to let y'all know now. And when I say breakups, these is breakups with commitments, condemnations, agreements, contracts, things that you have agreed to knowingly and unknowingly. This is going to be the catalyst for that change, for you to break these agreements, for you to commit to being free of these pressures, of these waves, of these patterns. Okay? So that your karmic patterns are more fluid, are more supportive of your dreams instead of destructive. And I don't really want to say destructive because karma isn't like good or bad. Karma is a course corrector. So if you're going down the wrong path that isn't feasible for your soul's growth, in your personal growth, in your spiritual development, and having you be the best spiritual being having a human experience that you can in this reality, karma's gonna come in and throw some unfavorable shit in the mix, because it's saying don't do that, don't go that way. That's not work. That is not for you. And a lot of people was like, oh, karma's a bitch, this, and that. No, karma doesn't care. Karma doesn't care. Karma does not care. If you are on the right path, karma's going to come in and give you, you're going to have positive karma deposits, and karma's going to come in and support the movements. But if you are going down the wrong path and you are making decisions and taking actions that are unfavorable for you in the long run, then karma's going to come in to throw some unfavorable things in your way to be like, hey, rethink your actions, rethink your motives, rethink the emotional attachment that you have to this, rethink the agreement. Okay? So, then with the Nine of Wands, we have the roses. So this is one. This is breaking down to a one. And this is all about appreciation, devotion, being devoted to the task at hand, being devoted and committed to freeing yourself from these binds, from these energies. Some of y'all don't understand that you are experiencing the same energy, but just with a different person, in a different atmosphere, on a different frequency. Okay? You need to detach yourself from that. So this is going to be you being devoted to enchanting your life so that you no longer have to deal with these unfavorable acts, these unfavorable experiences, these intrusive thoughts, these pattern loops, these frequency anomalies. These are the things that your soul is registering. Okay? Not just the physical body, but your soul that is having this experience. This physical body, this material, whatever you want to call this, is just the car. It's the outfit, if you will. Okay? Just like I'm wearing this shirt. If I want to change my shirt, then think about that. If I want to change my shirt, I change my avatar. So it's saying that even though you're still in this avatar, you're learning to reinvent it, to make it more, I'm hearing, so that it operates at its optimal performance, right? We want to be able to use this vehicle to the best of its ability. That's why they tell you to eat right, to exercise, to keep this physical manifestation of your soul in this lifetime, to keep it healthy, so that you can keep the journey going in a healthy manner, so that you are not plagued with parasites, pain, mental issues, physical issues. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So you're coming back to this youthful idea of yourself. Whether you thought when you was a kid, hey, I want to be a firefighter, or I want to be this, I want to be that. Your spirit is saying, we're going to remember what you came here to do. I'm going to put some experiences in front of you that you have to go through, for better or for worse. They will not last long. I'm feeling like if you do have an unfavorable experience, it's going to be very short-lived. It is something that you need to experience, though. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Don't spiral. Don't spin. Don't do all the things that we usually do when things don't go our way. Think of it and remember that what I said. This is a learning experience. You need to experience this. For some of y'all, it's what's the word? Canceling out something that has already been placed on you or placed there. Okay. For others of you, this is something that you're going to need for a reference to help others, because you're here to help not just yourself and your family, but to help others. Like I'm here to help myself, my family, and humanity, right? So when you start to understand the magnitude of your healing and of the things that you've been doing all of this time, you'll see that it hasn't been in vain. Some of y'all are like, yo, I've been doing this for mad years and I ain't seen shit. You will. And soon. A lot of y'all is going to start today. But for the rest of you, give it within this week. Within the next 5 to 8 days. You'll start to see things. You'll start to feel things. You'll start to be able to quantify what I'm saying, how it shows up in your life. I don't know your life, so I can't give you specifics. If we were on a one-on-one, I can see deeper. But since this is a collective, however it fits in your life, let it fit there. Okay? I don't know your life. But things are starting to take root. Things are starting to explode in your reality, where it's almost like, oh my gosh, things are almost like instant manifestation. Okay? Like instant manifestation. Thank you guys for joining me. Okay? And they're also saying, give yourself your roses. Give yourself your roses. Recognize that all of the work that you have done has not been in vain. That all of the work you have done has led you up to this point. Give yourself your roses. Recognize the work that you have done. Stop beating yourselves up. This is where you're coming out of, so that you can see yourself as someone that is a work in progress and loving the progress that you're making. Every little bit counts. Whether if it's just something that you realized about yourself or something that you realized about the way the world and this universe works. It can be something big, it can be something small. But every little thing that you recognize, that you realize, helps change your perception of this reality and how you can move in it. Okay? We've got Pisces energy here. We've got Gemini energy here. We got Sagittarius. And we also got Virgo. So this is very calculating, using your intuition, leaning more on your intuition and trusting that things are going to be put back into order, not analyzing them to death where you talk yourself out of the healing that is taking place. Okay? I know they tell you, oh, enlightenment looks like this, and nirvana looks like this, and transformation looks like this. It's not all rainbows. It's not. It is hard. Sometimes it's very dark. Sometimes it's very sad. It's not all rainbows and diamonds in the sky. More times than not, you're going to find yourself on your knees crying, asking, what in the is going on? How could I have been this person? How did I not see this before? You're going to ask yourself all of these questions. I challenge you not to. I challenge you not to ask yourself these belittling questions, that you were that person because you didn't know any better. It wasn't unto your awareness. I'm going to tell you right now, give yourself permission to heal. Had blood clots in his heart and rubbed his back to soothe him the day before surgery. And the doctor said his clots disappeared. There you go. Healing hands. Healing hands. That's freaking awesome. And I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. We are more powerful than we know. We've been lied to. We've all been indoctrinated. We've all been indoctrinated. We've all been lied to. I don't care what spiritual house you came from. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. If you're religious, if you're spiritual, I don't care. We've all been lied to. We've all been bamboozled. We've all been indoctrinated. We've all been programmed to believe that we are less than what we really are, and we have less control over our reality than we really do. I'm here to wake y'all up. Wake up your soul. You understand that you are made of stardust? Do you understand that part of your DNA is stardust? The things in the atmosphere, the things that made up this planet, the things that make up the universe. You are a divine being with divine DNA. But what happens when we come through the birth canal? We forget. While we're cooking in the oven, we have all of this universal knowledge of what's happening over there, about what our mission is, what we're going to be in here for. We are briefed before we start to materialize. Before conception is done, we are briefed on what we're going to be doing, on what we need to do. But when we come to that birth canal, we forget. We forget who we are. We forget what we can do. We forget the power that we hold. We forget our mission. And in these next few days, week or two, I'm feeling like a lot of you are going to be coming online and understanding that it's bigger than what the media and society and the government and your teachers and religious leaders want you to believe. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that, and it's more intricate than that. And we have more control than they want you to believe. You want to know why it's so hard to believe? Because let's be honest. Y'all don't know about unlocking the 6 gates of the spine. Y'all barely understand what it means to do chakra work. Yes. Y'all want to go by what these people are telling you on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and all of these things. Y'all want the quick ways to do things. I can give you little quick tips too. But what you don't understand is with those quick tips, you still have to do the work. I can't give you a timeline quantum shift exercise, and the energy that you're sitting in is of lack, of loss, of indoctrination, of pity, of fear. Because guess what? When you collapse your timeline and you jump to that new timeline, you're still taking that with you. So now you've to move from one situation to a worse situation, because now you're to collapse the timelines. Y'all don't understand that when you collapse timelines, there are remnants of both timelines still available in this new timeline. It's alchemy. Taking two separate things and making them one new entity or one new thing. That's what happens when you collapse timelines and you do a quantum shift and you jump. Spiritual awakening set off while searching and healing. Yes. And it will. Hey, yeah, hey. Get in tune with yourself. Know yourself inside and out. Become the apothecary. Become the alchemist. Become the chemist. Become the nutritionist. Become the psychologist of your being. Spiritual and material. This is not about what religious house you're in. I don't care. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. What I'm telling you is spirit, God, source, spirit, however you see divinity, don't come for me. It's telling you to try things out because there are opportunities and possibilities all around you. Take some chances. Take some calculated risk. I'm not saying go out here all willy-nilly without having a game plan. But don't have such a game plan that is so tight and narrow that you don't give God, spirit, your ancestors energy to work with you because it's so tight and so constricted. Be more of an outline than a full-blown essay, if that makes sense. Understanding your journey, not the journey of your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle, whoever. Not even my journey. I can only tell you what works for me and what has worked for the people and the clients that I've worked with for the past 25 years. If I give you something or you decide to try one of my practices or techniques and your spirit is leading you to substitute or do something different, do that. Use all of these things that I'm telling you as intuitive exercises. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your inner navigation system. Don't just be blindly led by me or anyone else. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm giving you information. Hey, if you want to try it, then try it. You see results, come back and let your girl know. You want more? I have a store that you can get digital products, services, and all that from. Not a problem. I've been in many spiritual houses on my journey, so I understand a lot.
Hey, Rusty, it's George. Just sent my last due form. We're going to take our 30-minute break.
10-4. One moment, y'all. Okay. So when you're on this journey, as the wheel turns, understand that everything has its time, its season, its ebbs, its flows. It's not for you to beat yourself up, but it's for you to look at it with a childlike wonder, like it's an experiment of some kind. You know how kids don't have any fear. They're like, yo, I'm gonna try it. I was that kid. I was definitely the tomboy, climbing the trees with my brothers and my cousins. I'm the smallest thing out there, but I didn't have any fear. Now, when I got up there and couldn't get the freak down, I was up there crying for my big brother, come get me down. But I didn't have any fear to try it. And once I got up there, and he left me up there one time, and I was crying and crying and crying until I finally got the nerve to figure it out myself and got down. You see what I'm saying? You figure deal me? This is an explosive experience. This is going to be a breakthrough. These experiences are breakthrough experiences. They're going to enlighten you. They're going to heal you. They're going to give you closure. They're going to inspire you. They're going to empower you. They're going to show you who you are and the energy that you hold and how your thoughts and emotions dictate the actions that you take. I want you to be aware of these things. Be aware of these things. Mentally, physically, energetically. Some of y'all are energetic beings. Y'all neurospicy. When you neurospicy, listen to your body. You might feel a shiver up your spine. You may hear a ringing in your ear. You may feel a pounding in your forehead. You may feel a contraction of the head. You may feel something going down your arm. You may feel a sinking in your stomach. You may have lower back pain. Listen to your body. You weren't given this avatar. You didn't choose this avatar for no reason. You chose it because it inhabited everything you needed to experience this material plane in this time. Your spiritual consciousness needs to be the leader because it has all knowing. It is the immortal part of you. It is the part of you that cannot die. It cannot be destroyed. It is infinite. And the energy and the information that it holds is infinite. Hello, hello. Sorry I didn't see you. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Welcome in, y'all. If you're new here, this is the Chamber Matrix. I am your soulcologist, BlackMoon. And I decode messages from the ancestors. I tap into your spiritual essence. I give a mudra and a message every day. And yeah, psychology, it's the chair. I'm not with it today. If you're with the bull, kindly exit. Hello, thank you for joining me. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So psychology is a clinical psychological transformation discipline that is designed to identify, restructure the soul on across 6 patterns. So it addresses the psyche, the subconscious, the soma, the ancestral, the soul pattern, and the energetic layers, where most disciplines stop at 1 or 2 layers. Say, for instance, psychology, it stops at just the mind. So that deals with patterns, recognitions, things of the mind. Then we have hypnotherapy, which I am a certified hypnotherapist, and I do use hypnotherapy in my practice. Hypnotherapy deals with mainly the subconscious. Okay, then we have things like yoga that deals with the soma, that is the body, that's moving energy through the body. My practice, then we have ancestral work or spiritual work. Spiritual work usually deals with, soul patterns, past life regressions, which I specialize in as well, and things like that. Then we have ancestry work, where it stops at the ancestors. Psychology covers all of these, because all of these things have to encompass the whole experience of the being, your physical and your spiritual being. We bring in things from our ancestors through the bloodline. We adopt things as soul patterns and ideas through this lifetime. Welcome in, welcome in. And you can understand something intellectually, but it's still anchored in your body like muscle memory. You can remove it out of your body, muscle memory, but you can still have intrusive thoughts and patterns that run on the subconscious level. And if you might clear all 5 of the previous levels and you get to the 6th level, which is the energetic level. This is the level of the broadcast that you are sending out to the universe that lets it know, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm bringing out. This is what I want to receive. And most of y'all are sending out mixed signals because you've healed on 1 level or 2 levels, but not across the whole arc of your being. And that's what I'm here to do. And that's what I'm here to help you with. Okay? So yeah. No, it's a little bit deeper than parapsychology, but for if you need something as a reference, sorta. Yeah, sorta like that. Sorta like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I am sweating. Okay. Your girl is the hot flashes. It's the hot flashes. Okay. So as I move through certain things, as I open up the practice more to the public, because usually it's just people that I've known over the years and they know what I do. But now I'm starting to brand it. It is trademarked. So I am becoming more of a practitioner of it. And I want to be able to eventually, teach other people my system. So psychology is a system that I came up with from my 25 years of experience. being born as a natural born mystic, psychic, clairvoyant, coming from a long line of them as well. Um, I did minor in psychology in school and in college. I am a, like I said, a certified hypnotherapist specializing in past life regressions. I am also a certified life coach. I'm also a certified spiritual transformation coach. So all of those things with my natural born abilities. Thank you. All of that with my natural born abilities. I've just packaged it into this soulcology because I feel like a lot of people are turned off from spirituality because they think that people that are spiritual don't believe in a higher power or God or a source. For me, that's not true. Okay? I believe in a higher power. I don't believe in, say, JC or, specifically Allah or specifically Buddha or specifically anything like that. I do believe in the source of all things. Okay? Um, and I know that I'm a believer that everyone is born psychic. We all have psychic abilities. This is our intuition, our sixth sense, if you will. We're all born with it. Some of us are a little bit more neurospicy. We're a little bit more in tuned. I've actually taken a test where of my intuitive level, and I am one of the highest, rarest forms of an intuitive. Because I'm an empath as well as an energetic reader. So I can feel as well as, I can sympathize as well as empathize. Okay. Sometimes I can almost feel the energy and see the scene that has been played out to cause the emotion. This is what happens during one-on-one psychology sessions, right? I tap into your energy. I see where you are. And I meet you where you're at, whether you're a beginner or whether you've been on your journey forever. I got all the clairs, baby. I got all the clairs. Clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. I got them all. But I use my gifts to help people open up to who they really are, to live a more authentic experience, and to not be fooled by the lies that they have told us, by the indoctrinations, to break free of these strongholds of lies that have been, these webs of lies that have been spun. And the fact that we're having this conversation on Saturday, which is about course correction, is really I don't want to say coincidental, but spirit works in mysterious ways. So I like the fact that we're getting people on here to do these discussions. I will be doing some videos specifically about soulcology, what it is, how you can use it personally, the different levels so you can see where you're at on the soulcology scale. Things like that. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be starting to host some events. I'm going to open up the Chrysalis Circle again. The first time I opened up the Chrysalis Circle, it didn't have too much buzz around it. So I'm going to open up the Chrysalis Circle again. So the Chrysalis Circle is where I teach you to unlock and stabilize and restructure the 6 gates of the spine. These are actual physical points up the spine from coccyx to crown that holds muscle, that holds trauma, holds patterns and things like that. Okay, cool. Okay, I do one-on-ones. If you are interested in a live session while I'm on live, you can go to join my Hypsee community and you can get discounted live sessions. So I'll do your reading while I'm on live here. If you want a one-on-one that is not on live, go to the link in my bio to my stand store and you can pick the sessions. The hypnotherapy sessions are on there. The psychic readings are on there. The Akashic readings are on there as well as the digital products. I just added a new digital product, which is the Sovereign Tapping Protocol. It has 12 pressure points that you tap on with Soulcology mantras. So these are mantras that are going to help open up the spirit and heal, give you closure, help you do some shadow work as well. If you're interested in shadow work, there is a shadow work codex as well. So just go to my stand store and check it out. Um, when we get to this point, just understand that opportunity is all around us to heal, to recognize, to become more self-aware, to become self-actualized. Okay, to become more authentic, to walk in a more authentic air of ourselves, not this imposter that we've been told that we are. Okay? So, my lovely, lovely, beautiful souls, I thank you so, so much for joining me today. I thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Be sure to repost. Be sure to hit the little notification button. Be sure to follow. Do all the social media things. Hit all the buttons. Um, and today is a little short one. I had planned to only be up here for 30 minutes, but it's been about an hour. So I'm going to jump off of here. If by any chance you are catching me on my replay and you are still interested in a reading, please go to my Hypsee community and choose the 555 option. That lets me know that you saw my replay or that you were on my live, and you can get a recorded reading or a text reading. If you want to do like I said, a more in-depth one-on-one, go to my stand store. Okay? So, I love you guys. I thank you so very, very much. You guys enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the weekend. Remember, as above, so below. As within, so without. You are the change that you want to see. Peace, my lovely souls. Peace.